Hey LAN Party gamers! If you're trying to host your own LAN Party event, we're here to help you and cover some of the basics to help you have the best LAN party you can. We've been hosting LAN events for over 10 years, the majority of which are in-house, so we have a lot of experience hosting LAN parties. First off, you need to find a suitable location. You'll need to find a place that not only can house the amount of people with seats, tables, and equipment as you're looking to invite, but also has the power available to each seat. Commonly, we see garage LANs as well as living room LAN parties. These two are great options because of their size and availability. When we talk about power requirements, keep in mind that every computer at a LAN usually consumes between 1 to 3 amps. So a 15 amp house circuit shouldn't be used for any more than 4 to 5 computers if possible. If you have 20 amp breakers, you can get away with a couple more towers. Obviously, if people are using tri-SLI gaming rigs with giant monitors, you'll have to adjust the load elsewhere. Keep things like microwaves, air compressors, and personal heaters off of the same circuit as your LAN, or you might see people losing power in the middle of a match. A common option for power is to bring an extension cable from another part of the house that you know is on a dedicated circuit, like a kitchen or bathroom. Just make sure to use a mat to keep tripping hazards to a minimum. Now that you have your location, tables and chairs, and power figured out, the network is your next step. You may be tempted to just use Wi-Fi to LAN with, but as you can imagine, home Wi-Fi can become quite slow and unreliable with too many computers on it at a time. You can pick up a gigabit router and switches for under $100 and allow everyone in attendance to have a wired connection. If your house has a central closet or room where you have an incoming internet connection, you can simply run a long network cable, Cat5e or Cat6, down to where you'll be hosting your LAN, and use a switch to share that connection to the attendees. Make sure that whatever router you're using has DHCP enabled, so that your attendees are given IP addresses dynamically, and that it has at least 50 to 100 addresses within its IP range. We use 200 here at the SDL HQ. You don't want to hit too many connected devices and have to start handing out IPs manually. A shared hard drive on the network can make media and game sharing easy, is a must for any LAN. Many modern routers have USB ports built into them that allow you to share a drive on the network. Or simply use a spare computer as a server and share a folder through Windows. With networking covered, now we just need to get gaming. Picking games that everyone in attendance can enjoy can be a tough choice. Very common games include free-to-play games such as Team Fortress 2, League of Legends, Dota, and World of Tanks. These games, however, require a decent internet connection, and if you don't have exact numbers of players, may leave someone out of a round. Our suggestion is to find some copies of games that can be used via the LAN, without too much setup. Common games we play here at LAN are Blur, Unreal Tournament 3, Halo Combat Evolved, Call of Duty 4, Supreme Commander, and Artemis. These games all have offline multiplayer and are easy to share across the network if you have a copy. So now that you've got your LAN set up, comes the hardest part, finding attendees. Make sure that you post your event on social media. You can also advertise with local businesses, schools, and clubs. Hopefully these tips will help you with your first LAN event. If you would like more in-depth tutorial on any topics or learn how to host a larger event, please let us know in the comments below. If you want to find out when we're going to be hosting our next events, stay tuned on SanDiegoLAN.net and subscribe here for more LAN Party videos.